3 days. 3 days from now, the NHL draft lottery for this year will begin. And again, I'm skeptical about this system and where our Anaheim Ducks will pick in this year's NHL entry draft. Like most of you, I'll be watching, curious to see where the Ducks will pick. Will it be third spot, second spot? Which will not surprise me one bit. Or down to the fourth or fifth spot. Either way, with a flawed system, we know the Anaheim Ducks will pick in the top three. But also, I hope that they will utilize that pick to select a player that will address the organizational needs, whether it be a right wing scorer or a right hand defenseman. The Ducks draft odds is 11.5%. So we can say they have a bit of a slim chance in winning the number one pick in this year's NHL entry draft, even though it's a long shot and you can say a bit of a pipe dream if the Ducks are going to pick the number one pick, which I know it will not happen, as we know well about how the system works against small market teams. In regards to who the Ducks will pick, I will address that in later videos in weeks and days to come. But there are some players that really stood out in the crop of young talent that will be at this year's NHL entry draft. One thing I like is for the Ducks to pick, and we know they have two first rounders, one in the top three and one in the bottom 15. We know that for the Ducks to experience a sense of revitalization, I would love this team to pick a right wing scorer if that player is there, or a right hand defenseman. With the departure of centers Sam Carrick and Adam Henrique via trade, the retirement of Jakob Silverberg, that leaves a bit of a roster spot to be filled in. And the depth will need to be replenished. So, those are my final thoughts on the NHL draft lottery and who the Ducks will select. I would be satisfied if the Ducks select number 3 or number 2. And if the Ducks pick at number 1, I will be surprised to no end. So, that is all I have to say for now. Go Ducks!